everybody. It's High Noon in the Desert. Oh, High Noon. That would be a good sponsor for our show. Hey, call us. Happy Prime Day, everyone. Not Deion Sanders, but it is Amazon Prime Day. So just a little shout out. I'm not getting paid for that, but you know, if you need razors or dog treats, might be a good day to take a look. Hey, everybody. It's Hump Day. Hump Day. Even under the weather, Ann is doing her hump day. That was the best hump day we could get. But you feel better today, right, Ann? A little bit. Anyway, there's no Hump Day homers today. Oh, man, no baseball. I know. Anyway, we're going to have a great show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Frank Nicotero, long-time comedian, lifelong sports fan. In today's show, we're going to try to be cool during this heat wave that's going on, but nothing is cool as the drone footage of that 4th of July thing that we showed last week in Alaska, where they just toss cars off a cliff and people drink. Go ahead and roll it. It's great, this drone footage. So here it is. We showed this. This is a big thing they do every year in Alaska. And this is drone footage Ryan found of, this is the greatest shot ever. But these people show up for this rather than fireworks. And the thing is, it's also a game for everyone there. Which car actually has a person in it? So it's hard to tell. I think it was that one. No, there's no one in it. Alex is looking at me like, wait, what? Anyway, there's no major sporting events really going on, ladies and gentlemen, so we open with that. Excellent. Behind the glass, the man who found that clip, he's like a refreshing sip of iced tea on a hot day, quenching our viewers' thirst for stats, graphics, and fact-checking. Our producer, Ryan McCormick. Ryan, what do we have sweet teed up for the show today? See what I did there? Sweet. That wasn't a lemon of a joke, was it? Okay. I'll do the Lipton plunge. Only. Okay. Ryan, what's up for today's shoe?
Well, we're going to have a roll call starting off. So let us know. Punchies, let us know that you're here in the comments. Let us know what Major League Baseball team you think will make this run in the second half that's out of playoff position to get into playoff position.
Someone said the Cubbies.
Yeah, I wonder who that was. Very, very intelligent person. And then we've got a bunch of stuff from the All-Star Game last night.
So we had to.
Yeah.
That's all we got. Are we doing Who Day?
Other stuff, yeah.
Okay, we got lots of other stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, just because sports aren't going on doesn't mean we're not going to give you a packed show. And we're all very excited, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in 336 hours, or 20,160 minutes, or 1.2 million seconds, I get to introduce the two-time national champ, sports betting analyst, and hot dog server, Alex White, ladies and gentlemen. Yay, Alex is back. Yay. She brought hot dogs, which we'll get into in a second. No, there won't be another relay. We're only going to do that once a year. Alex, how was your break?
It was great. Thank you for asking.
Very well rested?
Yes, and I missed a couple of shows, so I felt like I owed everybody hot dogs.
Oh, that's very nice. Very nice. And it's not like you're leaving. You're not leaving us again soon, are you?
No.
Oh, wait, next Friday. Okay, Alex. Well, thank you. Alex bought us all hot dogs, which we'll get to. We'll just spill the beans now. It's National Hot Dog Day. We'll get to that soon. But anyway, it's Slim Pickens today, but he's a fine actor, by the way. Do we have anything for 1236 picks?
So there was 2 WNBA games today. One of them started super early, so that one.
Yeah, they keep doing those early games.
41 seconds left in that game. We won't give out a pick in that.
I had the team that's covering.
Pick, right? Yeah. But the Fever are playing. So we have the Fever and the Dallas Wings. I have a pick in that game. And then, of course, we have the Open, the British Open.
The Open, right.
Starting,
you're not supposed to call it the British Open. It's the Open.
The Open, yes. So that is starting at midnight tonight.
Midnight.
You got noon in my
Oh, you don't have to tell me. I'll be up.
So I do have a top 10 pick in that as well.
I love that. And you can come down to the South Point, ladies and gentlemen. Chris and crew have put out the South Point Open Championships. Ryan's holding it up. I'm holding it up. Alex has notes scribbled on the back of hers, so we don't want to confuse these. Stuart Sink, 500 to 1. Take it. I don't know. It's the first name I saw. Is Neil Shipley on here? I don't know if Neil Shipley's playing. All right, we'll look. Where's Tiger?
Tiger should be on here, but I know at other books to make the cut, it is like plus $2 if you like.
Tiger is 300 to 1.
Oh, there you go. It should. Oh, I don't see his name on here, but that doesn't mean it's not.
Tiger is
Mickelson's 300 to 1.
96536.
96536. There he is. All right.
Shipley,
very good. That's exciting. That's a major. That's coming up. Scotty Scheffler, overwhelming favorite, 5 to 1. My God, that's like old Tiger days. All right, so there you go. We got a busy show. Alex is back, and we like to start with the comedy clip of the day, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't heard from some of your friends in the last couple days, they might have done what I almost said Matt Leinart. Matt Neverett did He got the college football game early. Everyone's talking about college football 25. Ryan, I believe you went out and purchased it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's doing it. I'm not going to do it because it just sounds like it's going to be a time suck and it's just going to monopolize. That's what happens. I get obsessed with the game. Eventually, I should get it. But anyway.
I'm not going to do it either because it'll be a big purchase. I'll be really excited.
Yeah.
I'll be into it for 2 days, and then I will never touch it again.
I know. And some people are complaining about the recruiting is a little tedious and all that stuff. I don't know. Do you have to do the recruiting settings?
It depends what mode you go into.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, there's this guy. We'll shout him out. I'll probably give him credit. But anyway, this guy tells his girlfriend, hey, I'm going to play a quick Dynasty mode game. And the evolution of him in this clip is very funny. So here's our comedy clip of the day.
Hey, do you want to watch a movie?
No, I'm about to start my college football dynasty.
When do you think you'll be done?
Maybe a few minutes.
Give me a few.
It's been 3 hours.
And
I
here
wonder
she
if he's
comes
ready
back
to
on.
watch a movie. What are you doing?
That's hysterical.
No, it's part of the game.
It's part of the game. Is that hook 'em? Oh, down horns. You don't like
Horns
Texas.
down.
Horns
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Does
Sean's
anyone?
in the corner doing it.
Sean, were you doing it as well too?
Sooner.
I don't think anyone likes Texas outside of Texas, right? No one roots for the Longhorns.
Well, the SEC rules official said that they aren't going to be penalizing.
They are or are not.
Are not going to be
Well,
penalizing.
of course they
teams
shouldn't.
because it's not necessarily.
Yeah, because when you're
content.
beating them, you can do horns. I think it's one of the best things in college football when teams are beating them and do that. Speaking of college football, we have this sheet that came out. This just came out today, I believe.
Yep.
South Point College Football Proposition. This is an interesting bet, ladies and gentlemen, right here. You can bet Ohio State or Georgia to win the national championship or every other team in the country. So as you can see, Ryan holding it up there. It's minus 110 on both sides. So, I mean, I think you look at this, Alex. What is your first reaction to this?
Well, those are the top two teams
Right.
going into it. So initially, it's like, oh, yeah, I get both of them.
Right.
But remember, we have a 12-team playoff now.
Oh, yeah.
so
good reminder. Good
that
reminder.
opens up, and you never know what's going to happen with injuries. So, I mean, you got to take the field with that.
Brian.
Well, so you get Ohio State and Georgia
Right.
for minus 110.
Right.
If you go and place a futures ticket on those
Right.
two teams individually, both of them, it would still pay more than this minus 110, or you could take the field to minus 110. So
Wait, what are you telling me to do there?
I'm saying either
Ann, were you with me on that?
I'm saying either take the field here
Yeah.
or go bet Georgia and Ohio State individually.
Because you're getting plus money.
So
with
what's
both
better
of
to
them.
do,
One of
this?
them-
Oh, the other way. Okay.
well, it depends
Let's
which one
have-
you like. If you
okay.
like
I like the
Georgia
field.
and Ohio State, then he's saying you have to do it separate.
Go bet
Because you're
them.
getting 2-1. Sean actually figured it out after Sports by the Book. You're getting 2-1 for one and 3-1.
3.
So if you
4.
put 55 on both of those instead of 110 on that, it's going to pay out better individually.
Did you watch the All-Star game?
But
last
if you
night?
like the field,
No. Okay.
then
So
you take that.
what do you like, or if, you're not sure yet?
Well, field. If
Field.
that's a good
Yeah.
price for the field. Than that
That's a
minus
yeah,
110.
great price to jump on. for
Yeah.
the field.
Yeah.
And then they have to win the game. They have to win the championship. Minus 110.
Correct.
So they just don't make it. Thank you, and thank you, everybody. Okay, I get it. Just want to make sure the viewers do.
Yeah, 3-dog roundy.
I don't think anybody gets it any better now that we had that 5-minute conversation, but hopefully
It wasn't 5 minutes.
3 minutes, 2
It
minutes.
was like a minute and a half. Don't mess with me on time. My perfect timing in my head. All right, so if I want Ohio State to win the national championship, what are their odds right now? Like
It's depending where you go, it's 3-1.
3-1. So you're saying it's better to do that if you think that. Okay, but this is a fun thing. Come down and do the fun. It's fun. There you go.
It is a great number if
For the
you
field, yeah.
like Oregon and
Yeah.
and these
Texas,
other teams
yeah.
that have a
Pitt?
shot. Pitt, Penn State. I thought
Duquesne?
you were going to say Penn State.
No, I never say
Pitt's
Penn
fine.
State. No way, Penn State. My two favorite teams are Pitt and whoever plays Penn State. That was a bumper sticker. Okay, it's also all over the country.
That was one of my favorite shirts growing up.
What's that?
So that was a version of that was one of my favorite shirts growing up.
What can you say?
My two favorite teams are the Bears and anyone else who beats the Packers.
There you go. Because Green Bay Packers
Suck.
There you go. Everyone does it
I
now,
love it.
ladies and
I love
gentlemen.
it.
All right, it's time and for roll call.
Oh, okay. Yep.
It's time for roll call. We started this yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. Roll call, rolling with the punchies. Roll with the punches, roll with the punchlines, roll with the punches. There we go. School bell, everyone's in. Kind of looks like a jail cell at first. There you go. Roll call. All right, we like to take a look who's in there, and we're going to try to put a question in there to spark a conversation each day. And we put something in there about who do you think's going to have the strongest second half in Major League Baseball. Tommy, looks like Tommy was first one in there. Minnesota Twins. Now, he said, oh, whoa. Alex's head snapped because you had said before the show.
Danny Burke was on our show today, and he really likes the Twins. Yeah, going into the second half.
I mean, I don't know if anyone's going to catch the guards, as Jeff. This is how I'm not ever going to call Cleveland the wrong name. It's because when people call them the guards, I'm like, oh, because Guardian screws me up. So Cleveland guards. All right, so let's see.
They're only 4.5 games above them, but
I have no problem rooting for Minnesota. I've always been a fan of the Twins. Keith Lyle seems to think the Astros seem to be coming on strong, and you know that they will make some sort of move. They do it all the time. Thank Keith for being there. I'll do it right now. Hey, thanks, Keith. Okay. Ryan in all caps, so he means business. The Cubbies are back. I don't know.
No.
Cubbies, you think so?
No. They need to win at least 6 of this 10 after this break, or else they need to be sellers.
Yeah. Now, what is their farm system like? Do they have some chips to trade?
They have a decent farm system.
Yeah.
They have a really good bullpen in AAA, but they've also blown the most saves in Major League Baseball this year.
You hate the bullpen.
I think with 18. And so if you take out 4 of those games, they're 1 game back of the division.
There you go. Well, you can't save them all, but like even half.
I'm saying less than 25% of those games. Yeah. Had they gone the Cubbies' way, they would be in much better position.
Alex, you're on Sports by the Book all the time, so you're always looking at baseball. You and Jeff. Is there a team you feel in the second half could make a run, or you feel strong about looking ahead?
That's not in first already?
Yeah, maybe a team like, I don't know, the Pittsburgh Pirates if they get a bat. That's obviously who I'm going to say. But anyone jumping out right now?
I don't know. I guess the Astros. I'd have to lean with Keith there because I like the Guardians and the Orioles. The Yankees. Hello, they could definitely flip that switch again.
They have to because they've had the worst record since like mid-June, right? So they need to do something. Either, honestly, fire Aaron Boone. I think would light a fire under the players. I think they need some new blood in there. Get Buck Showalter back. I don't know.
And we're forgetting about the Red Sox, who have been one of the hottest teams.
Well, Matt Neverett was talking about yesterday that he bet the under on their wins. They're 12 games over 500. That one's not looking good, and he's a Red Sox fan. So it's a win-win if he doesn't win money, but if they're playing well. But I don't know. There's a lot of teams out there that it's all going to come down to who makes the best trades, I think.
How are you feeling about the Central right now?
The NL Central?
You guys are pretty close.
We are. Look, Milwaukee. I can't see Milwaukee. Ryan, do you see Milwaukee? They can't. Milwaukee's not that good.
It would be a shock if they
win the division.
Make a deep run.
Yeah.
After trading Corbin Burns.
The opening day, Ryan, we talked about that. I said, well, Milwaukee's phoning it in. They traded away their best pitcher who started the All-Star game yesterday. Yeah. So and by the way, I hate the Cardinals. You hate the Cardinals. Always fear the Cardinals. Great organization, maybe making a move. If the Pirates can get a bat with Skeens and a couple guys they have coming up and Jared Jones, and they just need a bat. I don't know. I'm going to go with the Pirates. Also on the roll call, Tommy Green.
But wait,
go ahead.
Do you guys see the Brewers dropping drastically now this second half? I think that would be shocking. They have been very consistent throughout this.
They can't keep it up.
Entire first half.
I just don't think they can keep it up.
Okay.
That's just it's Alex, you got to remember with me. It's just hope. It's just hope that the Pirates can make the playoffs. But if any team's going to win that division other than the Pirates, I don't mind Milwaukee because it's a good baseball city. Listen, I used to root for the Cubs besides the Pirates, but then Joe Madden completely made me hate the Cubs because he was a jerk. But he got you a ring.
That he did.
But he is a jerk.
Yeah.
When they took out Jung Ho Kang at the second base, it looks like it's still playing. His foot, maybe twisted an ankle. No, it shattered his leg. It was a bad, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Also, Tommy Green, he wants to let us know he bought kitchen bags in bulk on Amazon Prime. Celebrating Amazon Prime Day. There you go. Garbage bags. It's a little weird, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, I'm joking. JR points out, Ryan, your shirt.
It is the 19-year-old.
He's 19 today?
19 today. Connor Bedard's birthday. Rookie of the year last year in the NHL.
19. Jeez.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Connor Bedard, who watches the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Ann? I heard that laugh. Or are you coughing again?
Someone in the chat.
Jason McCormick. Is this your brother?
This is
Dad.
my dad.
Your dad, the Mets. Ooh, the return of Senga. You know, the Mets, actually, there's a team we didn't mention. Mets had the best June, right? I think they had 16 wins. Lindor's on fire. Leads the league in plate appearances. Was he number one yesterday?
Volpe was number one.
Volpe was number one.
Lindor
Lindor
is
was
top
up
five.
there.
Yes.
Yeah, the Mets. And by the way, I hate the Mets, but I don't mind rooting for them. You know, big city, good fans. Jerk fans, but good fans. But are they going to trade Alonso or not? Good one, Jason McCormick. Mini Dart says if the Pirates play the White Sox in the next 3 months, they're in. White Sox have been playing better than the Yankees. Jason, who's the cocksure kid, he loves that nickname. Mini Dar says the Brewers are going to trade for Fetty from the White Sox. I don't know. A Fetty swap? Isn't Fetty Wap a rapper? Oh, snap. Oh, come on. Kane, that was smooth, right? So when he give me a Monday headlines poster right now. If Fetty is traded, I guarantee you the headline will be Fetty swap.
No.
Someone will do it. I will create a newspaper online. I will create an online newspaper, the Nicotero Herald, and I'll bet you $5 hot dog.
I'll take that bet.
Or the hot dogs are $1.50.
But I do like that you got Caden's approval on that one.
Well, yeah, because I know
I've ever seen him like really.
Well, Kane's, yeah. Kane, you know.
Usually it's a.
Kane's positive. Minidar, Frank, you have said you're a fan of every team besides the Pirates, Royals, Dodgers, UCLA. We need your official list. Actually, Minidar, it's funny. Favorite teams are I like a lot of teams. Diehard Pirates, UCLA and Pitt are my college teams. The Bruins and Panthers. Dodgers, second favorite team. I like the Royals in the 7th. I can root for. There's teams I can root for if they're. I don't mind rooting for the Twins or Royals. Small town, small market teams. I mean, I'm never going to root for I don't want to see the Cardinals ever win. I root against the Yankees. There's teams I don't like.
You don't have to look at me. I root for whoever I have a bet on.
Well,
so I switch daily.
Okay, and hello, Ryan's dad. I love your son, says Tommy. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on. Thank you, roll call. It's time for the cat to come out. Let the cat out of the bag. Oh, that's what we're going to do now, Ann. Let the cat out of the bag. It's time for That's Crazy. There it is. We got to let the cat out of the bag. I like that.
What?
There's Chalk / Crash. Okay, Sean did the meow, and I'm a little frightened now. I think I'm very frightened. All right, Alex, welcome back. You're going first. This is an all-star themed one. Go for it first. That's crazy.
Okay, so a lot of good pitching yesterday in the All-Star game. Skeens did start the game. A lot of attention on him. And
I still think he walked Soto.
How fast you did?
Well, he did walk. So
what's that?
He did walk.
He did walk him, but on that 3-2 pitch, it was way in. He never throws that inside. I think he wanted to face Judge. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think so.
And then they did ask me about it after, too. So, but anyway,
Here's
so
the replay.
there was bets on the fastest pitch he would throw.
Correct.
And I believe his was like 102.
I think it was
or
102.
101.
Somewhere around there.
Half, something. But my That's Crazy is to an Oakland A's pitcher who I got to interview last year at the ballpark, Mason Miller. Here's a little video.
No, this one's down. It's down, but it was nearly 104 miles an hour. The official is what? 103.6. 0.6. Yeah, you got to round it up. So you interviewed him because explain why? Because he was an aviator, right?
He was, and he actually started for us.
Yeah, he was a starter.
Yeah.
That game he ended up throwing, I think, 5 perfect innings.
Yep.
And was he throwing smoke like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He's always been bumping.
It must be something in the water, ladies and gentlemen, because let me just look up where he was born and raised. Hold on.
Please tell.
He's from Pittsburgh, ladies and gentlemen. He's from Bethel Park. Probably the most famous person from Bethel Park we've heard about in the last week. So anyway,
I will
he's amazing.
say I've never met anyone rude from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And, all of you guys. And he was one of the few pitchers that actually went back, was done, taken out of the game,
Yeah.
and then knew he was going to be the player of the game and still was like, oh, yeah, I'll come out and talk.
There
So,
you go.
Very, very nice. And, we're rooting for him.
Yeah, I love the kid, and he went to Gardner Webb College. I remember he's like, you'll never know his college. I'm like, Webb Gardner. It's actually Gardner Webb. But I knew it because I had looked it up the night before, coincidentally. So you saw him pitch too, Ryan, right?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Why does Oakland not start him, though? I guess don't they need starters?
They just want to have the longevity of his career. If you throw that fast, you want to maximize it.
True, but if you look at MLB trade rumors, he's near the top of the list all the time. But you're going to have to give a lot to get him. But I mean,
you also have several more years of control.
It's like 5, right? Or 4 or 5 years if you get.
I think it's either 3 or 4.
Yeah, it's a lot. So he's a valuable chip. But again,
Possibly 4.
closers and relievers, you're throwing 103, 104. That's a lot of torque on the arm. One pitch and it's over, and you just gave away your whole farm system. So I don't know if he's going to get traded or not. If you think he's going to get traded, let us know in the chat. But I don't know. But it's fun to watch him pitch. That's for sure.
Arbitration eligible in 2026. Doesn't become a free agent until 2030.
What? So you would get him for 5.5? Yeah. Okay. First round picks get 6 years, I think, right? So I don't know if he was like a 4th or 5th round pick.
Third.
If I remember Jeff's 3rd round. Okay.
3rd.
Wow. I don't know. Do you think he stays? I don't know. That's a lot to give up.
You're gonna have to give
a
up.
bunch of people have called them and they're like, no, we're not making.
They're not even going to do it.
Yeah.
That's how they do it until closer to the end of the.
True.
Till the end of July.
I
When
say
they're like,
I heard. That means I read. You know.
I mean, Oakland could get a lot and really rebuild for when they move to Vegas.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, what do you got for a line of?
Before I get to mine, we were just talking about pitching. There was one guy on the National League staff that threw a 1-2-3 inning. You guys know who that is?
I remember
the guy
watching
from the
it
Cubs.
Too.
Shohei Ohtani. The only guy on the NL staff to go 1-2-3, have a strikeout, no hits in the inning.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, there you go.
Yeah, just.
And what place you guys
just
in?
A little note.
Fact. All right, Alec, or Ryan, because it was thrust upon you. What's your line of that?
Phrasing. All right.
Just saying, I foisted it.
So Ohtani last night became the only player in MLB history to have a win on the mound and a home run in All-Star Game appearances.
Pretty amazing.
So this was a crowd view of his home run to right field.
Oh my word. Oh my God. The thing is the crowd, the gasp of that crowd in Texas was what got to me. As soon as he hit the ball, they were like, oh.
Well, yeah, just the sound of the ball off his bat.
I've told it before. I've told it many times when I heard Aaron Judge hit one in Pittsburgh, it was a sound. The whole crowd just went, oh, like that's a different sound. And Babe Ruth never even did that. But Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah. There was a second part to it. Ohtani shines by hitting a home run, having the NL's 3 RBIs, and the NL's only walk. He is the only player in MLB history to have all of those on his team. And, they still couldn't get the win, so it's like he's back on the Angels.
Very funny.
Doesn't matter how much help you give him.
They didn't give him. They naturally didn't give him any help. It's not like the Angels went out and tried to trade the National League. Oh, we only got the best players in the league, but he's the only guy. He had the MVP locked up right there, I think. Because I did bet yesterday, and I said, look, it's not a pick, but I gave Brian Reynolds $5, would pay $5.10 to win the MVP. He had a base hit his first at bat, and he came up at the end of the game, and he struck out. But anyway, I was thinking, if he could. But and then when the Red Sox, James Duran hit it. Jared Duran, damn it. You knew he was getting it.
Do you remember what Ohtani's odds were to win MVP?
Yes, it was plus 600.
Oh, it was?
He was plus 6 and Judge was plus 8, I think. If I remember yesterday, I remember looking at the top of the list and then I looked at the bottom. Crochet was at the bottom. A lot of like pitchers that you figure like Seth Lugo. And Reynolds was plus 5,000. But I'm pretty sure it was, if I remember correctly, it was plus 6 for Ohtani, plus 8 for Judge.
So according to BetMGM had Ohtani at 9-1.
9-1. He was maybe 8-1.
Judge was 10-1. And then what was the other name you said?
Just those two, really. When I looked, I know those were the two favorites.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So the winner, what was Duran? I mean, he had to have been 2,000. I mean, he
40 or 45.
Was he 40? Oh, okay.
Yeah. This type that I'm looking at.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone had him, but
no.
Even Matt didn't have him. I thought Matt, because we talked about him yesterday making the team, but we didn't bet him to win the MVP of the game.
Definitely one of the long shots. Yeah.
What's that again?
Definitely one of the long shots.
Yeah, one of the long shots. So someone cashed in. Good job. That's crazy. Ellie De La Smooth and his pink Louis spikes. These were pretty badass. He's on the Reds. He's amazing. Of course, he's rocking custom Louis Vuitton at his first All-Star game. I hope he signed those and auctions them off or does something with them because they're awesome. I thought the most interesting stat about him, there's only 3 players that have had over 40 extra base hits and 45 plus steals at the All-Star game. Did anyone see who they were? It was Ricky Henderson
Of course.
and someone else. Damn it! I just had it in my head. Oh, Kenny Lofton. Kenny Lofton, who played for a lot of teams, Braves, Pirates, a lot of teams. Yeah, Kenny Lofton. But anyway, so he's going to be in a lot of All-Star games, and I hope he rocks different Louis Vuitton shoes every time.
They're actually auctioning off the jerseys.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Good. That way we never have to see him again, hopefully, so they can be in private collections. Already, the commissioner of baseball, Manfred, has said that he's heard the players' opinion and fans' opinion, and the rumor is next year they'll bring back where everyone wears their uniform.
Good. Very good.
You can give them a uniform hat, like the same hat.
Yes.
I guess using the word uniforms.
Somebody even said BP warming up. They could wear those. And
then sell them to the people who want to buy them. But in the game, go back to letting them all wear their uniforms.
Did you see they're also looking at bringing the challenge system to
the robot
spring
umpires?
training?
Yeah, they're going to try it out in spring training in 2025 next season with the hope that in 2026, I hope these umps feel some sort of pressure on that.
The challenge system is great.
Yes.
We see it
I've seen
every
it
day
at the ballpark now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it has to
It is
happen.
great. Yeah.
All right, well, there you go. That's crazy. Put the cat back in the bag.
What? That's
And then when
crazy.
it's muffled, it's muffled because he's in the back. He eats and breathes fine, folks. PETA, don't write us. It is July 17th, 2024, which means, Ryan, how many days until football season? Do we know?
5-0.
50 days, ladies and gentlemen. There was even a graphic there. 50 days. I could hear you. You're like eagerly awaiting football season. There it is. 50 days. Get the counters ready. Start the countdown to September 5th till Baltimore and the Chiefs play.
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes, I think. Well, I know Texas showed up, right? Texas is in camp yesterday. I think the Texans went, yesterday or today. Patrick Mahomes also, I don't know if you saw this. Patrick Mahomes, for the first training camp ever, brought a TV with him to play NCAA 25. Yeah. So I don't know if that affects betting the Chiefs.
Ooh, it does.
Alex's head all of a sudden is like, click, click, click.
I don't think it's Kyler Murray in Call of Duty, but
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, but he said he brought a TV for that and the Olympics. So NBC was like, whew, thank God he said the Olympics. All right, good, because I still don't see ads for the Olympics, but other than us showing the Eiffel Tower and the beach volleyball. But yeah, Patrick, I almost said Patrick Swayze. Patrick Mahomes doing a little dirty dancing. He brought a TV with him. So, which leads me to think, where are they putting the players up and why don't they have TVs already? Okay, all right. Anyway, apparently no one else. Everybody else just went, okay.
don't want the guys to be distracted.
50 days, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking, I can smell, this smells so good. It's time for our national days of the day. It's National Hot Dog Day. Alex, who's back and not leaving for a while, ladies and gentlemen, bought us all hot dogs. We all have hot dogs to celebrate National Hot Dog Day. It's also National Yellow Pig Day, which has to do with the number 17. If you take all the prime numbers, lowest prime numbers, add them up, it's 17. It's something created by some math nerds. That's all I know.
Jerry.
That's why it's Yellow Pig Day. It's also National Tattoo Day, National Peach Ice Cream Day. I've never heard of peach ice cream. No.
They've had it done.
And World Emoji Day, ladies and gentlemen. It's also Country Super. We'll just show these. All right, combine them all. AI magic. Here we go. There it is. Okay, is the pig on a cell phone? Is there an antenna coming out of that? What is that? Is that a hot dog phone? He has a hot dog
it's
phone.
hot dog phone.
He's eating peach ice cream. The pig has a tattoo. And what's on his head?
He's got a few tattoos.
Yeah, he's got some tats. He's all inked up. Okay, pink ink. And then he's a yellow pig.
Call the pig Luke Bryan.
And the name of the pig is Luke Bryan because it's Luke Bryan's birthday, country superstar. How old do you think Luke Bryan is today?
Somebody else's birthday.
Who?
Connor Bedard.
We're getting to that. I know.
We
How old do you
already
think
did.
Bryan is? You're a big country music fan.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to
Over under 46.
That's literally where I was going.
That's what I knew. Don't look. Does it say it at the bottom?
Under.
He's 48.
I knew that. I just wanted to be nice.
I knew that.
I
Anyway,
wanted to make him feel better, you know?
all right, can we go
Go
back
with
to
the
the pig
younger.
one more time, please? I didn't realize he's eating peach ice cream. And there's a peach in front of him. And he's eating peach ice cream. And I also realized he's eating a hot dog. That's weird. Yeah, it's cannibalism. All right, are we taking a bite of our hot dogs? Okay, we're all going to take a bite of a hot dog normally, right?
Right.
And here you go. We're all eating on camera
All right.
for you.
Anne's favorite part.
We had to celebrate hot dogs. Are you doing yours behind your laptop? She's cutting it with a knife and fork, ladies and gentlemen.
That's going to get cold really quick.
Jerry approves.
Jerry approves?
I watched our 4th of July. That was enough.
That's like something they teach at charm school. You eat your hot dog with a knife and fork. Or Seinfeld fans, you eat your candy bar. All right, so anyway, AI Magic, thank you. That's one of the best ones. Pig's name's Luke Bryan. All right, 100 shows ago, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, we're doing 101. Oh, wait, we should mention Connor Bedard's birthday. We already did. That's right.
We did.
Sorry.
Happy birthday, Connor.
The nitrates have already gotten to my brain. Actually, instead of 100 shows ago, we're doing 101 shows ago. We had this queued up yesterday, and I skipped it. Episode 196 and 100 shows ago, my man Vinny Magliulo stopped by the show, and he talked baseball cards and how a buddy of his fooled the system on getting them graded. I think that's what the clip's about. Let's find out. While we eat our hot dogs, this gives us a minute to chew. 100 episodes ago, Vinny Magliulo.
So I do have a few still, but certainly not what I.
So I'm fascinated by this thing called breaking. Is that what it's called? These people, they open these live cards. All right.
Breaking.
So go ahead, show the Wembanyama clip. So this card.
Yeah, this is the first one.
Okay, so this is a guy opening it. Do we have volume on this, by the way, for Vinny and I to hear, please? So there was one dealer put a $100,000 bounty on anyone who could find this card. So this guy, so now online, Vinny, people open a card. They open a pack of cards, and they put it online.
They open a
yeah, and people watch it like me.
Wait a second. This card is worth $250,000
That's what they're
right
saying
now.
right now.
Is it autographed by him, or does it have like his?
It's like a 1 of 1, so it's like the only version of that card printed.
Right. So it's like gold. So there was a guy that was offering $100,000 for it, but already they say it's maybe worth $250,000.
So here's what gets me about the card collected today.
Yeah.
There's so many series.
Yeah,
there's
used
so
to
many
be
issues.
just tops.
I get it. So you're saying that this is one of what? This is the only card.
Only one with that gold surrounding.
Trim, yeah.
Meanwhile, though, but there's probably a million with a different trim around it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we were growing up,
Yeah.
and not so long ago, when you guys were kids, there was a rookie card.
Yeah.
Right?
A rookie card.
A rookie
That's
card.
it, yeah.
Okay. My son, who's now 34, right? He went a few years back when Bryce Harper was a rookie.
Okay.
He went, I want to buy
yeah.
some Bryce Harper
Local
rookie
Vegas
cards.
guy, yeah.
Right? Okay. Exactly. Vegas guy. Boom. Gets a bunch. He gets a stack of them. Come to find out, there's, I don't know, 20, 30, 50 different Bryce Harper cards.
There's gold foil.
And then
Platinum
there's
series,
exactly this orange border or this blue border. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
They belong in the boat, and put them back in the bicycle spokes.
They're worthless.
You got how many rookie cards are there? I got a rookie
ridiculous.
card. Yeah, I got a rookie card. So I said, look it up in a minute. Oh yeah, I got a rookie card. Yeah, it's worth 5 cents.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait a minute, I paid $1 for it when he was a rookie.
Love that. Always love when Vinny stops in on punchlines as well. So teasing my pick coming up for WNBA, Drew Dog was at a WNBA game last night where the Aces were actually upset over the Chicago Sky. Drew Dog, how was the game?
It was a really good game. Not for the Aces, though. But, I mean, the Sky played really aggressively. They played, really consistently throughout the game. Throughout, the third and fourth quarter, we thought maybe, they had caught back up. You'll see that in the clip that we're about to show. But it was a really good game overall. Very entertaining, for sure. Last night, the Chicago Sky was in Michelob Ultra Arena at Mandalay Bay playing the Las Vegas Aces, and here's how it went. After being one of the first 5,000 fans to receive a Jackie Young bobblehead and a highlight for the 5 Aces players that will be competing in the Olympics, the game was off to a rough start for the Aces. Right off the bat, the Sky's offense and defense was extremely aggressive with quick tempo. Kennedy Carter of the Sky was incredible and ended up scoring a total of 34 points in this game. On the other hand, the Aces seemed quite off their rhythm and they couldn't get it together in the first half. While the Aces were recuperating at halftime, this guy single-handedly balanced on a basketball and then proceeded to bring out his chihuahua to do the same. Usher was also in attendance, and this fan was feeling himself during what they called Usher karaoke. In the second half, the Aces started to catch up, tying up the game at certain points. However, their effort wasn't enough to prevent a win for the Sky, as the final score was 93-85. This game was the 13th consecutive sellout for the Aces this season, and the energy from the crowd was vibrant and lively. Regardless of what side you were on, this was another exciting, fast-paced, and aggressive game from the W. Reporting for the South Point studio in Las Vegas, this has been Drew.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Little bark at the end. That is your signature button. You have to close with that every time. So you had a good time, and you came home with something.
This is Jackie Young. I might have broken her name.
There you go. You got a Jackie Young bobblehead, and you saw a great game. And the energy in that stadium always sounds amazing.
It was their 13th consecutive sellout.
Yeah, and they're going for their third title in a row, right?
Yes, they are.
All right, very good. Thank you, Drew Dog.
High scoring game, 178.
Well, that was the overhit?
Sure. Overhit.
Yep,
He
173 down.
Outstanding clip. We always love your stuff, and you can always see a couple of the other clips and the Monday montages right here on the Punchlines FN channel. If you're not on the Punchlines FN channel, go over to that. Punchlines FN. Subscribe. Keep watching the show. We appreciate it. All right. So the alarm sounded. That was Sprinkles is the name of the sound on the iPhone. Sprinkles. Let us know that it's time, man, for picks at 12:36. Here it comes. What about 36 picks? Picks 36 pick. No, that's we're sticking with picks at 12:36. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 12:37. We're out of time. We don't have anything. Okay, no. Alex, do you have anything? I know it's a light schedule today.
It is a light schedule. So game tonight against the Fever and the Wings. Personally, I think this is the best pick that I have because the total is really high. It has been bet up all the way to 178.5.
Oh, wow.
Fever does play very fast, but it's already been adjusted by the sports book. We saw them have 4 unders, and then their last game went over again.
Okay.
But so people are kind of, I don't know, still trying to bet it over, but it's already been adjusted by the books.
Okay.
I'm just going to play it safe. I'm going to go under in the first quarter because it's 45.5. Typically, these first quarters are set about 40 to 42.
Okay.
So it's very high first quarter. Start slow. This is the first time these two have seen each other all season long, which is hard to believe because a lot of them have played each other multiple times.
Okay.
But so, yeah, anticipating a slower pace. And then that's kind of how the Fever games have gone. If you've watched, the second half is just nonstop, crazy pace, and then high scoring. So we're going first quarter under.
Okay. I'm just laughing at the sound of the bobblehead going back in the box. It's just, I know he's trying to do it slow. It's like, hysterical. All right, so first quarter under.
First quarter under. And then I do like, I gave this out on your show before, and it did not get there, but we're going for it again with Colin Morikawa.
The Open, yes.
In the Open, but not to win outright. I like his top 10. It is plus 160. So I'm trying to find my notes here, but he's had 7 of his last 15. He's been in the top 10. So very good. I think he'll have a good shot here, too, because he's very accurate, and this course is all about off the tee. So
I believe it's in Troon, Scotland. And it says Troon, Scotland. I didn't know the name of the city was Troon. Yep, Jeff confirming. Jeff Parles in the studio. You know me, I'm stupid and old, so I look at Tiger Woods 300-1. Tiger 300-1. I just was curious. And then the one guy that my buddy constantly tells me to bet, top 10 Tony Finau, 40-1. I don't know.
I've heard his name quite a bit this week.
He still hasn't won a major, right? So that, and then you look, it's just amazing to see Scotty Scheffler 5-1. That's amazing. All right, Ryan, are you looking at anything today? Probably not, right? You have a pick?
No, not.
All right, we're just going to stick with the pro. We're going to go with Alex, our sports betting analyst, taking the Indiana Fever under first quarter.
That's right, 45.5. Did you like any Caitlin Clark props?
You know, I'm going to go with your bet.
Okay.
I always root for CC just to shoot the lights out, of course. But tonight, I'm going to stick with your bet. Sticking with Alex's bet. Alex, good to have you back. And it is a Wednesday, and that's why Alex is here. And Ryan, we have something that you like to call Who Day Wednesday.
Yeah, Who Day Wednesday. We quiz Frank based off of teams that an athlete has played for. So this one has a little all-star theme to it. It'll be one of Alex's hints that she gives you. But to start it off, who is this player that played for the Mariners, Yankees, Cardinals, and Rays.
Okay. Jay Buhner played for the Mariners and Yankees, but not the other ones. Cardinals and Tampa Bay. Not Greg Vaughn. Is he a current major leaguer? No.
No.
Oh, he's an all-star probably, huh? All right, that's the only, my only last, a pitcher or position?
Position player.
Position player. All right, position player. Tampa Bay.
But do you want the hint that's tied in with the All-Star?
Yes.
Or home run derby?
Oh, no. Wait. Yes.
Won the home run derby in 1997?
Ooh.
Yeah, that image on the left is him with the home run derby trophy.
All right. Seattle. It's not JB. Seattle and the Gary. No.
You want the years that he played?
No. The 97 home run derby should do it for me.
Career home run hitter over 330.
What's that again?
Career home run. He has over 330 career home runs.
So he has 331.
I think it's 338, 339.
That helped.
Became the first Yankee to win the derby.
Oh my God, do I feel stupid right now on national radio, television, internet.
4-time World Series champ.
Oh my God. I've never blanked this badly on one of these. Is it Mike Adams?
It is not. We can do the years. So he played with the Mariners from 1991 to 1995.
Tino Martinez. Damn it.
Tino Martinez.
You got it.
Tino Martinez is hard. A lot of people think Edgar Martinez. Tino Martinez, who did have great years with the Yankees, a couple huge clutch homers in the postseason. I forgot he went to the Cardinals.
Yep, just for 2 years.
And then he went back to the Yankees to retire, it looked like, in 2005?
Yes.
Yeah, great player, man. Tino Martinez. Actually, Seattle, I remember because Seattle had Tino and Edgar Martinez for a while when they were on that run, Buhner and Griffey and all that stuff. Wow. All right. I kind of blame. I needed too many hints on that. I did get it, but I'll take it as a pass. If this is a pass-fail,
it's a pass.
I passed. All right, good. I got my driver's license. All right, very good. I love that, guys. That's a lot of fun. We did Drew Dog's thing, so I think we're going into. Is it time for posts? It's time for posts. Do you want to sound the horn, Alex? You never like to sound the horn or sound the horn? No? Okay. And sound the horn! There it is, ladies and gentlemen. As we watch Scotty Scheffler live on TV there, hitting some balls right there. We're going to look at some posts. Been a solid show. We're happy that you guys are here. Tomorrow, Jeff Parles will be here, and we believe Brooks Gate.
Friday.
He will be here Friday, is what I was saying. I was doing Jeff on Thursday. Friday, might have a comedian. Alex will be back on Friday. So big week. We appreciate you guys watching, even on a slow sports week. A lot of people have been tuning in. Anything else in there I need to see? Okay, we'll get back to the chat.
Minnie Dar says Drew Dog needs to cover the Bagel Mania show.
Oh, yeah. Esther's show with her husband. Oh, maybe we'll send him over. I think we can do that. Might not be a bad idea. He's our Cub reporter.
Esther was so funny. And if she got a WNBA jersey for $4, I need to find out where she
I can ask her. I'll ask her for. She said she went into what store was it? An outlet mall. Yeah, an outlet mall, which is right down here, which I've been to. And she said, I need a cheap day. It's $4. She didn't even know the team. She did know it was Ionescu, though, right? Kind of.
She knew she was in the 3-point.
Yeah, she knew she was in the 3-point contest
with Curry. That's right.
Didn't necessarily know how to
with Steph Curry,
say her name.
Falcon Man. All right, Ryan. What do we start with? We sticking with
starting with
All-Star stuff.
All-Star
because
content,
you mean it was the only sporting event last night, really?
Yeah.
There was 4 WNBA.
That was WNBA too.
Okay.
That makes me look bad. You're right.
I'm sorry.
No, you're right.
Okay, so pitcher for the Phillies, Matt Strom, had a custom belt.
So cool.
That he wore to this game. It was his baseball cards, 14 different versions of them, making his belt loop.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's
16
threaded through his All-Star uniform. It's tops. It's the tops. Just imagine, ladies and gentlemen, a major leaguer with a belt with all his baseball cards. Not ones that were graded by Vinny Magliulo, like when he was talking about earlier. But
who made this belt? Was it Kirsten?
I believe Cecilia, the woman out here that sits here every day knitting. She made it 1 of 1. It's a 1 of 1 belt for sure. I mean, you've heard of black belts. This is the.
I meant the Niners halfback. What's his name?
McCaffrey.
No, and his wife made it all the
Oh
jackets.
yeah, but the U. No, the you guy. You check. Use check.
We got there. It's almost,
I beat Jeff Parles
we got
to a
50
football
days. Till,
50 days.
football. Yes.
I said it first, but that's fine.
I don't hear him with the glass. I don't hear him. I said use check. Okay. All right. Anyway, do we have the?
It's
If we
his
don't have
wife
the
who
belt,
made
we can
all the
skip.
jackets, right?
Yeah, his wife is
Taylor
huge.
Swift's jacket.
Taylor
yeah.
Swift's jacket. She made a bunch of jackets. I'm sure she'll be back. I think NFL gave her a licensing deal too.
Yeah, so there's the.
Okay, there's the belt.
Yeah.
I've never looked so closely at a man's hips or belt buckle.
I think this was your favorite piece of content from last night.
I did like it. It was very cool. Is that the only one I sent? Is that why you're saying that?
No, I'm just saying that you've never looked so
I thought it was
that
cool
that
because we talk
funny.
about tops and look at him. Look at this guy. He looks like he should be at a Kid Rock show.
It was just a joke.
It's really cool.
Yeah, cool
Yeah.
concept. Yeah.
And he should auction it off, or he's probably going to
definitely
keep
very
it because it's one of one. It's one of one. And she doesn't have it in her today, folks. Hands under the weather. She just went. She had Sean do the. Can you yell one of one, Sean? One. Try to sound like Ann.
No, you got to do it in your deep voice.
Deep voice. Do deep voice. That sounds creepy, doesn't it? It sounds like little Silence of the Lambs-ish. Creepy Sean, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Ryan, what's next with the All-Star?
Going to Strom's teammates, the infielders of Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, and Alec Boehm.
Bryce Harper's very shocked at this graphic.
Yeah, so
Philly fielders at the PH.
they all had hits last night. It was the second time ever that 3 different Phillies each had a hit in the All-Star game. Larry Boa, Greg Luzinski, and Bob Boone in 78. And then it is the first time that 3 infielder teammates all started an All-Star game and recorded a hit since 2004 when the Yankees and Cardinals both did it in that year.
By the way, that 2004, I wouldn't be surprised if Tino Martinez wasn't one of the guys. Probably was. Tino Martinez, who was in Who Day, right? Wouldn't you think so, Jeff? You look very short right now. It's very odd to see Jeff in a little chair like that. Yeah, that's a great stat. And Bob Boone.
Man on a little
What?
chair.
Bob Boone, whose son's Aaron Boone, is manager of the Yankees. Bob Boone, and Greg Luzinski, the Bull. This guy was like a big burly guy for the Phillies, and then he played for the White Sox. His name came up on the show. I don't know if it was with Jeff or Matt. Yeah, it was with Jeff. We talked. Why are you whispering like you're not here? You were mouthing to me. Say I love you, mouth like it was. Yeah, there you go. Okay, olive juice.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Okay, so now going to the jerseys that they wore last night. We all think they kind of look a little familiar.
Pretty funny.
Couldn't really put our fingers on it, but turns out it's a Nintendo Switch controller.
Parles laugh. There you go. And I had Jeff's given that one a thumbs up. He loves that. I, of course, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone watching, I didn't know what that was. I was like, what game controller is that? And they're like, it's the Switch. And I'm like, I remember joysticks. I remember Atari 2600 right here. The red button, missile command right there. I have PS4. But anyway, that is fine. And look at them now because they will be gone. They're not, those are, put them back in their own uniforms, ladies and gentlemen. Did you like them?
No, I didn't. I agree. Just the warm up thing.
Yeah, Courtney's like, oh, I like the hat. She liked the red hat. She wanted an Orioles hat. They're like $50, by the way, which is insane. I just don't care for them. I get it. But by the way, if the game was played in Miami, I get it. It's played in Texas. Those aren't Texas colors.
Right.
It didn't make sense.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you want to make different color jerseys, it works for the festivities. It works for the home run derby.
Yes,
It works
exactly.
if you do a skills competition.
Wear 'em then.
which would be very fun. But yeah, in the game, go back to the solid.
Give me their
and
uniforms.
The
And
whites.
let them wear City Connect. Let them wear any uniform they want as well. Pull out a City Connect. I don't care. It's colorful.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
I had to watch a game on black and white TV when I was a kid. No, I didn't. Not that old.
You're telling me that's not colorful?
No, but I'm talking about the array of colors. There's only 2 colors there.
I know.
I want black and gold. I want brown and yellow. All right. Just don't give me your eyes, right? Ryan's eyes say it all.
Brown and
All right,
yellow,
what's
a lot
next
with
on
the
the All-Star
Steelers.
Game, or is that it? Oh, we got a couple more.
Yeah,
Three
we got
more.
another one. Looking at the bullpen this time. Emmanuel Clase, the best closer in baseball, ERA-wise, and a matter of opinion. He's the 4th pitcher with multiple All-Star Game saves since saves became official in 1969, joining Mariano Rivera, Dennis Eckersley, and Bruce Sutter.
Suter. I knew you were going to do that. Can I say something?
Sutter.
I was going to write this down on Monday's headline. I was going to write down this morning. I'm looking at that because you sent it to me. And I'm like, because that was hockey, right? There were the Sutters.
Daryl.
And I saw it and I go, I have a feeling Ryan's going to say Sutter and not Suter. I swear to God, I can pick the future. Ladies and gentlemen, take the Indiana Fever under first quarter tonight. I'm feeling it. And I'm feeling it. You know, when you feel it, I feel it. Now, Bruce Sutter was the first person to throw the split finger fastball. Taught to him by Roger Craig, the manager. Anyway, Bruce Sutter, probably he was a Cub. He was a Cubby, but then he left the Cubs and he went to St. Louis where he won the World Series. Dominant closer, Bruce Sutter. When he came out, you were like, oh, forget it. And I remember him on This Week in Baseball. Every week it seemed like they'd show him walking out because that's the only baseball highlights we had back then. And they walked out like this. Okay. Bruce Sutter, great. And the Eck, Hall of Famers. 2 Hall of Famers. Wait, did Bruce? He's not in the Hall of Fame. He was a dominant closer. Interesting. And this is another reason to look at the guards, right, as making a run when you have a closer like that.
Bruce Sutter is in the Hall of Fame.
He is in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I thought so, but I wasn't positive because, yeah, his stats weren't dominant, but they were dominant for his time. But I love Bruce Sutter. He was great, and I hated him because he was on the other team.
300 saves, 2.83 ERA.
Yeah, and also probably a lot of 2-inning saves. Rich Gossage, I think, Goose Gossage had like a lot 3-inning saves. Yeah, Kent Tekulve would pitch 2 innings. They were men back then.
Won the Cy Young in '79.
Bruce Sutter won the Cy Young. That's right. Yeah, great pitcher. That's why when they traded him, the Cub fans were like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
it was another Lou Brock-ish trade.
Well,
he's a free agent. Okay, thank you, Keith. Keith Lyle's here.
No, he was traded to the Cardinals.
No, he was traded for who? Ernie Brulio. That's the Lou Brock trade.
Leon Durham,
Bull Durham,
and Ken Reitz. Ty Waller,
third baseman, and who?
Ty Waller.
Don't remember him. Ken Reitz was he was the captain of the Cardinals, actually. All right, interesting. All right, moving on. What else do we have?
Saves. Sorry, they're not in order for me. What? Oh,
so what happens is in contracts, a lot of players get bonuses for making the All-Star team. Alex, I don't know if you saw these numbers. They're not mind-boggling. They're not mind-boggling, but you look, Carlos Correa got the biggest boost, right? $100,000.
Yes.
I feel like it should also be in their contract if they get their All-Star money, they should have to donate it. They're already making tons. Bryce Harper got $50,000. Trey Turner, Yelich. Did Yelich even bat? I must have missed if he played.
Yeah.
He started? No, he didn't. I'm just seeing if the chat saw that.
I think it should be in their contract that if they don't make the All-Star, they should get it subtracted.
Yes. That's an incentive for them to make the... Kristen Yelich started the game? All I cared about was Paul Skeens, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I cared about.
What? We're shocked.
Yeah, I know.
I can't believe it.
Remember when I said I was so happy Alex is back?
Oh, shoot. I'll be back Friday, too, Frank. This Friday.
Oh, and then next Friday, we're going to have... Oh, she won't be... Okay. If Drew Doug's still here, you got Monday montage stuff right there with Alex making fun of me. Kristen Yelich started? That's why. I had people cleaning, leaving Mookie Betts jerseys in my... No, I just wasn't. I only cared about Skeens. All right, what else do we have for the All-Star game?
So this one isn't necessarily from the game,
right,
but more All-Stars.
2 participants.
Yeah, the 2 guys on the Yankees that batted 3 and 4 for the AL. Aaron Judge and Juan Soto entered the All-Star break with a combined 57 home runs. The only 2 duos in MLB history to have more homers at the All-Star break, as there's been 2 of them. Ken Griffey Jr. and A-Rod with the 98 Mariners hit 62, and Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle with the 61 Yankees also hit 62.
I'm going to go back to that baseball book I had as a kid, and they called them the M&M boys, Maris and Mantle. That's the year they were both in the race, and then Mantle went out, got drunk a lot to stay healthy, and Maris ended up hitting 61 homers.
So on that topic, because we talked about regular season home runs a lot. So now if you like Judge, it's minus 450. Of course, he leads with 34. Ohtani 6-1. He's not far behind. He has 29. And then Soto's all the way down 200-1. So is Bryce Harper, which I have 100-1. So that's not very good.
Okay.
But yeah, would you take a shot at anyone else? Maybe Ohtani 6-1?
Well, I do have a Major League Baseball home run leader future that I bet for $10.
That's what she's talking about.
That pays $1,100. What's that?
That's what she's talking
about.
I know. I'm getting to
You
it.
have one.
I'm working up to it to tell you the big surprise who I have.
Okay.
O'Neal Cruz, who will not win the Major League home run title. But
You didn't end up taking the Juan Soto?
I didn't. I talked about it all year, 18-1. He was 18-1. The number stuck in my head. Said Juan Soto, 18-1. Jeff Parles goes, just bet him to win MVP. I don't know. With Judge, who knows? They're both going to lose too. Who's going to win the MVP? Bob? Yeah. All right. We'll see how the second half progresses, see how his toe holds up. Chewie and... Why'd you go with Chewie and Juan? I just love seeing Chewbacca and Han Solo.
Han,
Chewie.
Chewie, because it's a good duo.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I love it. Anytime we can get Chewbacca in
And
the show.
the picture of Aaron Judge, he's chewing gum.
And actually picked up on that. Wow. That, ladies and gentlemen, was called a deep cut. Because I saw it and I kept looking at it. I'm like, is his nickname Chewie? I'm not sure. And I'm looking at the little picture of Chewie.
He's also 6'7", and
He's 6'7", right? And he's part Wookiee. And who's Juan? Who's Juan then in this scenario? Juan Soto. Oh. Han Juan. No, hey, you know what,
Soto
folks?
solo.
I got a moan from Jerry, and I almost said the F word right now. I was this close to saying my first clear F word on the show. Oh, we're in the book. All right, okay, I gotta watch it. I came close. I didn't do it. Damn it. All right, we're done. We're switching to football, right?
We are now.
And
out
I have a
of
clip that I can't wait to see. But let's switch
content.
to football.
So this one, Matt talked about it yesterday. College football 25 came out. At least the pre-release came out. And there have been a good amount of game clips. This one,
A ton of clips.
This one from Colorado.
Okay. What do we got
This
here?
guy throws a pass, probably not an actual completion, but yeah, it was. And he's floating and
What?
celebrating into the sky.
Whoa! He
And
became a giant, and then a late hit.
He's still taller than everybody.
He's dead. Oh, there we go.
Floating
He's
above
possessed.
everybody.
This is like that video we showed of the guy with the home run.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I was here
Um,
for that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was levitating. Who was that? It was Jake Cave, maybe. I think
Yeah.
it was Jake Cave. I don't know how I remember that, but anyway, do you play video games?
No, I used to when I was younger.
What did
with
you
my
play?
brothers a little bit.
Sports games?
Some, not really.
Yeah.
Played some NBA with them, but
There's going to be a lot of girlfriends and wives very angry in the next week or two because as we showed that video, this is going to take everyone's time right there. Before I move on, before I move on to that clip, I want to say you showed the skull emoji they had in that video, the skull emoji. Since today is World Emoji Day, I read on CNN's daily newsletter that millennials use that for laugh.
Yeah, like I'm dead.
That means like I'm dead, laugh. Yeah. And that Gen X but they use the crying emoji. You use the crying emoji a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't realize the skull means like I'm dead. It's so funny. I'm just trying to help out the older people watching the show like myself. So do we have any other clip that
Very
relates
good.
to that game that would be unique to our show?
Yeah. So I went out and bought the game last night.
Nice.
So this was in a game that I played against one of my friends.
That's the game?
Yeah. So I'm North Carolina. He's Alabama. The home field advantage is insane. They have this pulse meter where you try and look at your play. You can't make audibles.
and it makes it wavy.
Yeah, it makes it wavy.
That's
but
great.
This is with the final seconds of the game after I blew a 23-0 lead. But yeah, to win the game, Hail Mary.
Okay. So
That
North
was very
Carolina. Yeah. That
No tide, no.
No. When you started the clip, I thought it was a real game. I thought it was a real footage. That's ridiculous how real that is.
I don't know if we miss football like that much.
I think we do.
Or
I think we all long for one of those
We all
crappy
need
Thursday
one of
night games
those
right
now.
now, like we
Yeah.
talked about.
This game is incredible.
Okay, but here's what I need to know right now. And Anna's standing. This is really weird.
Her watch told her to stand up.
Okay, so I want to see now, Ryan.
Okay.
I want to see your reaction after throwing the Hail Mary that you did. You were probably alone in a room.
Yeah, I was in the living room. We had just put Aubrey to bed, so it wasn't too.
So just
exciting.
show me what you did, kind of like.
Well, okay, so I was up 23-0 in this game.
Right,
And normally when you play, it's a 21 dub, you game over, right?
right,
So I decided to kind of let him back in.
right.
And
Oh, you let them back in.
scooping, scoring, but the home field is real.
Okay.
We played another game. He ran it back. Played with Georgia, and I had to play with Notre Dame. But the pulse meter, you genuinely can't make audibles. You genuinely can't change receivers' routes. The communication's not there with if the crowd is really loud.
It's amazing though.
The detail in this game is incredible. But yeah, so he ended up taking the lead, running with Jalen Milroe with 10 seconds left.
Okay.
Kicked the ball off. I really didn't think I was gonna be able to pull it off.
got to like the 20, yeah.
And then I threw it up. He kind of misplayed a little bit, and I was like, "Oh my God, I cannot believe you just did that."
All right.
Like
now,
more his mess up than me pulling it off. But
he being the computer, or was that a player?
No, it was one of my playing against one of my friends.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was against the computer. Oh, so you can talk trash to him for a while now.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay. I just thought you were like going crazy, but if the baby was sleeping, you can't.
Yeah, no.
Keep it down.
No.
All right. Does Tiff like that you're playing this game?
Yeah, no, you talked about girlfriends and wives being upset. Yeah, she would not happy with it.
You're like, I took you out for your birthday on Monday. Come on, let me play a little game. All right, what's now? What do we have left here?
Okay, so now going from college football to NFL football.
This is cool stat.
They release stats on the economic impact of these drafts since they're going from city to city. So in Detroit, the total economic impact of $213 million to Detroit's economy. 161 came from out-of-town visitors.
Right, people from Australia.
Over 50 million viewers on television. 30% of all attendees traveled over 100 miles. Fans from all 50 states and more than 20 countries attended this draft. One fan came from over 11,000 miles in Australia. The hotel occupancy ranged from 74% on Saturday to 92% for day one on Thursday.
I mean, it's a great economic boom for cities. And they're saying it's for cities that normally can't host the Super Bowl, even though Detroit has, because I believe the Steelers beat the Seahawks. Vegas needs a draft, right? I know. Meant to say Pittsburgh needs the draft, but we are in 2026. That's what I was going to say. The money that will bring in is unbelievable. And good for Detroit. They put on a good show.
Yeah, next year it's in a...
Green Bay? Oh, it's in Green Bay.
Yeah, sucky town.
Home of the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
I actually think that's going to be really cool. Probably be some guy telling people
literally
to get off his
nothing else to do. So
oh my
enjoy.
God, except for win Super Bowls. All right. Detroit. What was I going to say about Detroit? I don't remember. Okay. Anyway, a lot of money. Oh, who's the person that had to walk around and find out that there were people from all 50 states there? How did they figure that out? License plates? I don't know.
I would imagine there was some kind of survey or something.
Something with the internet. All right, what else do we have to bring us home?
So yeah, this one was a fun one from Alex.
Should we save it for Friday?
Sure.
Oh, that is a true tease, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we'll say you're here this Friday.
I will be here, Frank. I promise. Just next Friday, I'm switching.
What? Okay. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Chat room, thank you so much, everybody, for being in there. We got a lot of nice feedback. The Twins seem to be the consensus of the team to have a strong second half, or the Astros. But anyway, thank you guys for everybody. It was National Hot Dog Day. Alex bought us hot dog. You didn't finish your hot dog there.
That's why I wanted to save that graphic for Friday, so I can eat the rest of it.
Oh, so you can eat the rest. Okay. And then tomorrow on the show, Jeff Parles will be here.
Yay, JP.
Friday will be Alex will return, and we hope
Brooks Gate.
We got Brooks Gate, who we've been chasing after for a while. All right. In the tap room, tips and picks. The only pick we had really was Alex. Indiana Fever. Who are they playing again?
Dallas Wings.
The Dallas Wings.
Under 45.5, first quarter.
First quarter only, so do that. Sounds good. Everybody, we appreciate you guys watching. We love doing the show. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day and feel better. We'll see you tomorrow. Punchlines. Lines. Live in Nevada. Every show.